What does the best morning ever here at Cedar Point look like? Well, let's find out. Come along with me. Let's go. It's been 30 seconds and I'm on my way to Cedar Point right now. Now I'm wondering if today is going to be an equally busy day as yesterday. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Today I'm in the second row of cars. We've got this first row right in front of me, and my car is in this half taken up row right now. Today though, the name of the game is relaxation, fun, and low stress. We are doing everything that would be a part of my best morning here at Cedar Point. So it's just whatever sounds good. I do have a couple highlights that I know I have to hit yet this morning though. And the first hour, I would be foolish to not spend working on getting some of the biggest and baddest rides in while I'm here. So that's what we're gonna do here for the first couple hours. Then after that, we'll see where the wind takes us. I always hate going through the metal detectors because I have these things that to the detectors look just like little tiny bombs. I swear they're not, but every single time I have to stop, pull out all of my chargers, which is no small task, and go back through again. And then I have to load up my pockets again every time. It's awful. And we are in. Now, the very beginning of the day does not include any times on the app. So you just kind of got to go wherever you think would be smart at the time. There are obviously fewer people in here than there would be on a normal weekend because it's early park entry and only pass holders are able to come in with either gold or platinum passes right now. That is something about the summer pass that a lot of people may not know. Summer passes you do not have early park entry with. So that is something to be aware of when you're making the decision of what park pass to buy here at Cedar Point. I see people on Gatekeeper right now, so I think I'm gonna head back to Gatekeeper for my first target of the day. Future Trenton here. Please press that subscribe button. We are trying to get to 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and if we do get to 3,000 by the end of July, we will be having a meet and greet here in the park. So please come join our roller coaster and theme park loving family, and let's go. Frequently hardly not running, but I do walk very briskly. If you're not walking briskly, you are losing valuable minutes off of your time. Like you can see, there is no one in the line, so we're just headed straight up into Gatekeeper right now. The next mark that I see is open is Valravn. So we're headed straight across Raptor into Valravn right now. I love Gatekeeper. It's such a great ride, especially in the mornings. And next we are headed to another banger because I saw Valravn moving with people on it. So that's where we're headed next. So it's straight across Raptor because Raptor is shooting off empty trains right now. And we're gonna go from Raptor straight across to Valravn. One great thing about early park entry is there's no fast lane, which means things move faster. However, when I see this many people all pouring into Valravn, it makes me go, maybe my time would be better spent other places. All right, I just met Soylent Bob here. He's been commenting for a while, so it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, buddy.
What's your favorite right here?
It has to be Steel Vengeance.
Yeah.
For sure. What's your favorite ride?
Probably Millennium.
Millie?
It harkens back to my childhood, yeah.
I love Millie. Millie gets far too much hate. Those people that call Millennium Force Sorry.
That's given. That's what he does. Hey, it's so nice to meet you.
Absolutely, pleasure meeting you.
Have
sir.
a good
You
one.
Have a great day.
It says 15 minutes up here at the front. I do believe that right now. I think they might be able to open up one more spot here. But yeah, a lot of people have gotten in line. I don't know where Millennium Force is. I do know that this one is going to be about 15 minutes. It might be more like 20 minutes. But it's not going to be that long because of the lack of line. If there was a fast lane line right now, this would definitely be a half-hour line, even from this point. So because of that, I feel like we can get on this ride and still have a few minutes to get over to Millennium Force before the park actually opens. And then I'll be able to get onto Millennium Force without having any kind of an issue there. So this should be a very quick kind of a thing, and hopefully we can get 3 things done in the first hour here at Cedar Point. It's 9:42 and I am already sweating. It is a very hot day. We're going to be a very hot day. I know it is supposed to be warmer today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was at about 75 degrees. I think today's supposed to be at about 81. The positive with doing Valravn this morning is that this fast lane goes all the way up. If I can get over to Millennium, I may be able to beat the fast lane as the fast lane comes in, even if I'm only in line for like 5 or 6 minutes. So that's kind of my hope, is that I can get through very quickly and then have that full like 10-minute line without having to worry about fast lane people coming in and ruining my fun. I mean, I'm fast lane too sometimes. I don't begrudge that of people who buy fast lane, but there is a little piece of, like, man, you're better than me today. Train now, 9:46. All right, that's been 2 rides so far this morning. I think we have about 10 minutes left. Valravn is always a great ride. Love it every single time. It is just absolutely classic in my opinion. But like I said, next is Millennium Force, because we're gonna try to spend, 3 minutes in the general line, and then we'll get into the part of the line where fast lane and traditional line merge. And when that happens, we won't have to worry about fast laners coming in and getting up in front of us anymore, which means the line will continue to move at its like full speed. It says no wait here. It may just be that it's not been updated, but see, now this is gonna get me straight in front of the fast lane line, because there's no one in this line right now, and I'm gonna wait for 10 minutes up here on this bridge. I think there were even some fast laners waiting out there for it. Now, my recommendation, even if you have a fast lane, don't wait for a ride. Just get in line. At this point, this is a fast lane line. So if you're waiting for it, you're wasting your time, because you're gonna wait more in a few minutes than you are just getting in the regular line with everyone else. So 3 rides in the first hour is not half bad, not at all. So it's 10 o'clock right now as I am entering into the station, or about to enter into the station. It has only been just, 5 minutes. It has been officially 7 minutes waiting for Millennium right now. All right, so Millennium actually doesn't have a line right now. I'm almost tempted to ride it again, but I think I'm going more for variety, kind of like usual. Going more for variety than quantity necessarily. I want to see a lot of different rides. I guess that would be quantity too, but I'm looking for variety in it. Also, like I've said before, Millennium Force is not one of those rides that's crazy popular in the morning. I expected it to be more popular than it is right now, but in the mornings, a lot of times it's overlooked for Maverick and Steel Vengeance. So this morning, we're gonna try to go hit Maverick and Steel Vengeance. I don't know what we're gonna find. It may be substantially more popular than Millennium was, but if it's at all possible to hit those during this first hour, I'd like to do that. See a bunch of people leaving the queue for Maverick, which makes me worried. Are they broken down? But that's something I can always find out once I get up to the front. If they are, then the front of Maverick is only a hop, skip, and a jump away from the front of Steel Vengeance. So Maverick says down. Steel Vengeance says 15 minutes. So we're gonna try to hit Steel Vengeance here real fast. Now there are a lot of people in front of me for Steel Vengeance, but here's something that I think is good for us to keep in mind. When you see this many people in front of you, half of them are going to have to veer off to the right to go to the lockers to put away bags, fanny packs, anything like that. Another half of them will just get into the line. But the majority of those people, you're not going to have to compete with. So don't freak out just because there are a lot of people up in front of you. It does say something like maybe a 40-minute wait here now. This line is obviously filling what they have open, but I don't think it's actually filling the majority of the queue. Pretty sure they just opened up some additional stuff here. Why there are quite a few cattle pens open over here, yeah. I'm definitely thinking 40 minutes is not unreasonable. It's also not a deal breaker, especially not for Steel Vengeance. And actually, we're all being redirected now into yet another part of the queue. This is definitely not a 15-minute wait. It has been a 20-minute wait right now. Look at this. Completely full. The queue is really filling up this morning. And we're inside the tunnel, or just about inside the tunnel. All right, it's been 38 minutes. Now you can wear your watches onto Steel Vengeance, but you cannot wear anything else, obviously. Everything from glasses to keys to wallets all have to go away. Maverick is still down, which means we are on our way to go grab some food. A lot of times on one of these perfect mornings, I would go grab like some coffee or something like that. I've done that with Given before here in, I think it was Given, someone. But I would not go to the Starbucks at the front of the park. I would go to the Starbucks in the hotel. That way then I don't have to spend as much time wading through the amount of people that are also wanting to get Starbucks at the same time up at the front of the park. The Hotel Breakers location is almost always less busy. But today, this stuff has all been extremely enticing. And even now, Maverick is still down, which means people are continuing to leave the line. There are still a few people waiting though. So we're going to wait until Maverick pops back up and then go get in line. Instead, right now I have a date with the Country Kitchen here, and we're gonna go grab some really delicious food a little bit early. 11:15 is a good time to do that because you're not gonna have nearly the waits that you're gonna end up with at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. So this should make things quick and easy. However, the lines also should be lower today because they didn't close this down for a special thing like they did yesterday. Farmhouse Kitchen and Grill. They have both sides open. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. All right, so I just couldn't avoid the steak. I said, that roll actually was good too. You wouldn't think getting steak at a theme park would be a good idea. But man, it's so delicious. I love it. Also got sweet potato fries with it. Okay, a nice relaxing lunch. was very good. 2 things of water. All right, and at that, we're gonna call that a wrap as I walk around quietly and sip on my drink and possibly ride Cedar Creek Mine Ride. That says it's at a 0-minute wait. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I might go ride that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me today as we have the perfect morning ever. What would be on your list of a perfect morning here at Cedar Point? Please let me know down below. I'd love to talk to you guys down there. And thank you guys so much. Let's go.
Guys, I work Snake River Falls.
Snake River Falls.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's closed right now?
No, it opens at 12.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Brandon.
See you guys later.
Bye.